is right here where the story of two young men from Poland starts, Jakob and Dominique. I met Jakob in the train station and he told me about his work as a DJ and rapper in Edinburgh. I liked his positive and creative attitude and wanted to know more about him. What's the life of a rapper and DJ like? How do you get your gigs? What is the talent you need to make it in the professional DJ and rapper scene? What are the challenges you're facing in a competitive world? Jakob has invited me over to his studio, Paralytic Universe.
Yeah, I just want to show you our new studio. We use like a MIDI control, fully digital console. Wherever today we use classic, legendary techniques, turntables. And as you can see, we don't use like a real vinyl. It's like a time-coded piece of a vinyl or plastic, and that allows us to sort of control and manipulate digital files. Yeah, so that's my friend Mr. P. Mr.
Hello,
P is,
hello.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Big rappers, big names coming up from Poland to play their tours in UK, and we sort of play along them.
We're hyping up all the stuff for them. So.
The unusual story about Dominique lies in his profession and career. Once we will visit his workplace, you will get a very different perspective of his life as a rapper. But first, let the music do the talking.
Jak zakurwić konkret, bucha z pierczą płuca. Jak stek na grillu, tyle potrzeba mi dzisiaj do chillu. I zegar do bitu też cyka tam z tyłu. Wybiła już godzina.
More about Dominique later on. Jakob has invited me over to a DJ job in Hanover 99, a club in the heart of Edinburgh. He will talk about DJing and the challenges he faces to be a competitive DJ.
Okay, so tonight we're in Hanover 99. It's a club based or bar, more like a big nice bar. Experience a lot, especially in the early stage. If you're unknown, you don't have no hookups, people try to, you play really small clubs without like proper equipment, like, you know, people, promoters or owners, they want to exploit you, they're not going to pay you, they expect you to bring the people in, but they don't even provide the equipment. So first of all, the biggest change is that we significantly moved from analog to the digital. Basically, back in the day, a DJ was associated with the turntables, gramophones, where you could play a vinyl. And new wave of DJs, they don't necessarily got that real skill of beat matching or playing music by the ear, because they see that on the screen and computer can really beat match for you. What I mean by beat matching, it's like, you know, syncing the tempo of two songs and blending them together. For example, that good DJ, it's adapting, that's what it's all about. Like, you know, you sort of hip-hop scratch DJs, wherever they like, you know, manipulate manually music so much, it's great, but at the same time, sometimes they, if I can say, kill the vibe, because people, you know, people on Sunday here, they're gonna come, they don't come in over to admire some super technical DJ or something like this, they just want to chat, they just want to have some fun, and you need to, sometimes as a DJ, you need to swallow your pride and just play something like, you know, even cheesy pop music, if it's kind of sort of drop music out of the context, not the right music for the moment, and they would lose the crowd, they would lose once again the connection with the people, and like you said, clubs becoming empty, more people coming in, what they see, it's empty dance floor, so they like,
They're moving out straight away.
They're moving out to the different place.
I'm getting a first impression of Jakob and his life as a DJ, what it takes to be a successful DJ. Now I'm heading over to Dominique's workplace to find out more about his work life. I promise you, it's a very different world, a very fancy world.
So welcome to my world. Welcome to where I spend most of my life. Welcome to kitchen. My story started from the bottom. I was a very little chef when I came here. I couldn't chop onion, so I left to Scotland when I was 14. I was a very sad time for me because I had to quit my wrestling. I had to abandon my friends, you know. I had my first girlfriend back then as well. So it was a kind of, everything was thrown at me. For like first year, I hated my father for doing that. But then with time, And with like what happened in my life, I do appreciate what he done for me, and I can see why he done that for me, because I had so many better opportunities in here that I will have back home. I just like it here. Cultural, nice place. People are very kind to each other, and it's absolutely amazing. Absolutely fabulous. I would recommend to anyone to come visit Edinburgh. It's beautiful. I like things to go my way. Put myself together, get my bills, you know, focus on my cooking, I focus on my rapping. We've done a lot of gigs in that time. I'm dropping my solo album, which is gonna be called Rageous. It's got a lot to do with my nickname. My nickname is Mr. P, and in Polish P means the letter pi in the Greek alphabet, and as we know in the geometric life, the pi letter is like infinity. So this is me, infinity. Like I have infinite flow. Yo. I'll perform a little quick steak for you. I'll use the natural fat from the beef. Every side of it is gonna caramelize with natural sugar. Give it a sear from the other side. Shallots in our wine.
I am impressed of Dominic's calm and focused character in contrast to the wild rapper on stage. A young man who has found his place in the world. Obviously it wasn't that easy in the beginning, but he has never given up and found his way. It's the story of building up your life. It takes patience and time, but in the end, it's a great success.
Peace and love. That's my man Aista. He's performing every single weekend in the
Jamaican Bongo Club.
Jamaican Bongo Club. You can come and visit this guy.
Yes,
He'll be there.
Rastafari, blessed, peace and love and the dishes, you know.
So that's general manager of the place, man who partly made me and put me into places, you know, and made partly who I am today. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, I can remember Dominic starting as a commis chef. What feels just like yesterday, but actually 5 years ago, the guy could barely chop an onion. but now 5 years on, he's like an absolute strength in the kitchen. You know, ultimately one of my best chefs. You know, when I come in the night and I see Dominic working, I'm very confident that things are going to be perfect. You know, he's got the highest standards. Nothing leaves that pass unless it's absolutely to spec, if not better. You know, he takes great pride in his work, and yeah, real credit to the team. So great to see him still here after 5 years and turned into like one of the best chefs in the group.
A few years ago, I got enrolled in the Chef's Academy program, which is controlled by executive head chef of our company, Malmaison hotel chain, John Woodward, really good chef. Has been working with top chefs in the UK. I've learned quite a lot of things, and he injected the passion as well, which I'm trying to pass on my younger fellas in the kitchen. Cooking is not just about hard work and, you know, just standing, doing long hours and getting some money for it. It's absolutely not about money. And what I've been told by many chefs, that if you got experience, you're working hard, you're good with what you're doing, the money will come eventually with experience, with the passion. Make up your own bed, you know, and the way you make it, you're gonna sleep in it, you know. So it's up to you really how much time you're gonna sacrifice to become better, how much time you're gonna sacrifice to do nothing, you know. If you're doing nothing, you're not getting anywhere, you know. You're standing in the same place, the world is moving, you're standing still. And this is the most important thing. Whatever you do in your life, you need to enjoy it. As much time as you're gonna spend on something, as good you're gonna be, you know. And if you got right people in the right place to direct you in the right direction, that's you, man. Performance, but I know it's gonna be good because we smash it and we got everything ready, you know. We're born ready to do this. So yeah, we're doing a lot of gigs.
Okay, how you doing, guys? It's Own Dialect again, and today we're again in Edinburgh, in different location, not in a club. We're on top of the Carlton Hill with the view on the whole city, and we're filming music video of my friend who visited us. He came from Poland. We're filming individual shots, like a group shots of rappers, which gonna basically spit or rap the track, and we take different shots at different location around the Carlton Hill, but different angle, different lenses of camera. It's still very basic video shoot. It's basically no budget at all to the camera and display the song, so it helps to kind of get more views and attention in the internet whenever they put it out. It's like just a free project. Right now we just moved from like a group shots to the individual shots, and we just kind of changed the location. We came to the Regent Park, and yeah, we're just kicking off with another verse.
Two great characters and their lives in Scotland. Inspiring, forward-going, anything but the typical mindset. By now Dominique has been promoted to be the head chef of the Chez Mall. Jacob is still alive and rapping, and sometimes you can see them on the other side of town. I hope you have enjoyed them as much as I do. Now that we have seen it all and talked it all, it's time for the real show. Dominique and Jacob live, rap in Edinburgh.
Adrenaline is gonna kick in, this is it works like a drug. It's amazing, man.
I always feel a little bit nervous, whatever we do.
Yeah, good. So we're gonna perform tonight with Emigracie.
And we're gonna support, as my man Mr. P said before, a living legend of Polish hip-hop, Ostry, OSDR.
It's like a living legend of Polish hip-hop. Guy that I was listening to when I was a little kid, keep having back again. Oh, the place is always packed when he's in here. So yeah, feeling a bit nervous before performance, but I know it's gonna be good because we're gonna smash it and we got everything ready, We're born ready to do this.
Dla wszystkich tych, którzy są gdzieś na dole czasami, trzeba się zebrać, wziąć się kurwa w garść, get your shit together, motherfucker. Yo. Co? Chcę tego więcej! Chcę tego więcej! Czy mam intencje złe, bo chcę tego więcej mieć? Chcę tego więcej! Chcę tego więcej! Czy mam intencje złe, bo chcę tego więcej mieć? Kolejny stan, wlocie woda pery, flow grubek traktuje nim stratosferę. Ludzie na strat tych kilku MC brzmią jak ozon. W pogodzie po węgiel, przejdę to flaszę, level za levelem. Stąd się w górę, skillsy, high level. Dojdę tam, zanim jeszcze wyruszę od lat, jak DJ Blaze, proszę palce kuszę. Moje słuchawki nie poproszę kurze. Ja odstawię muzyki na bo się wtedy duszę. Łapię za majka i robię to co muszę. Gdybym tego nie nagrał, zdradziłem co duże. Choć nie mam okulary, nie mam miejsca na fejm. Bądź pokażę ci kilka miejsc, zdjęć, do których zabrał jeszcze stres. Tu wszystko traci sens, musisz twardo być co? Chcieć tego więcej.